Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So it seems like we are live.
Oh, you went with the phone?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I got my account connected to here, so I think that's why it's not popping
It
up.
just went live on what's my guy's name? Oh, Seller on the Bars. He came up visiting an Islamic event in Florida.
I just changed the title. That's wild.
Yeah.
I just sat here. Yeah, you're right. It did pop up as that. That's crazy. I'm gonna change it.
Yeah. Y'all good. Yo, bro. Can we get a break? We can't get a break, bro. We can't get a break at all. What, is this still on?
Nah, that's if you can take that down.
Because, pause, take that out.
Well, I said take that down. Pause.
Yo, this dude's a freak. Yo, bro. Yo, so listen, guys. Is Team RipRight the most hated in calisthenics? A lot of people call me RipRight, obviously from my Instagram. And when I started off with That's Good Money, right? Because I remember our first like 2 videos. He was like, yeah, you know, Islam, talk to the people. Let them know what's about to go down. Bro, all I know, lo and behold, by the time we got 4 or 5 videos in, your man was calling me RipRight. RipRight body tight. And that joint stuck like some glue. And from then, it was over. Alright, so we went live on the phone. We in Florida. Y'all know what time it is. So we just want to talk about, is Team RipRight the most hated in calisthenics? Obviously, it depends on who you ask.
Indeed.
Wipe your face. Depends on actually who you ask. Because I think everybody in reality has haters. You know what I'm saying?
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Who that's? Oh, my man Abdul Ahad Hill. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, guys, so my fault about the view that is coming through. That way we had to work the chirp. Now, obviously, Calisthenic Exposed caused the riff. Talking about Zeph, talking about Giant, talking about Simi, talking about Shredder, talking about Akeem, Broly, Bam Bam. Everybody in the calisthenic game actually going through my experiences and actually what happened. There's a lot of people that I haven't gotten to touch on yet. I want to speak on my whole episode with Snoop. I want to talk. I really want to go into detail about the Bam Bam and the Broly situation. We did Man Time, which was a good episode, I think. I haven't really went from A to Z about me and Akeem Supreme. That's going to be a good one. My video with Golden Arms 2020, still my favorite video to motivate me to train. Much love. Wild Flex Fit. Yeah, that one with Golden Arms, me and Good Money, we was, yeah, that's when we went to New Jersey. I remember that day, man. And I forgot the name of that park. But we went to do 2 different parks in that day. And Golden Arms did the Barbarian requirements that day. He did the Barbarian requirements. And he did good. That's why when y'all ask me about Golden Arms or Akeem Supreme in his prime, who I'm picking, I'm telling you, it is a difficult one because Golden Arms was a savage. Sometimes not full range, but he was a different monster. All right. So I'm gonna tell you why, in my opinion, I would say that yes, in the calisthenics community. And when I say calisthenics, let me raise this up, no freaky, for my man Qasim, because he kind of tis not good. I would say yes, and I'll tell you why I say we're the most hated. Yo, what's good, man? We chilling, Paco. He can't talk, man. Oh, yeah. Golden Arms was the best at speaking. Now, if you look at look at it from a whole, right? We have like about 2 million followers on 4 or 5 different platforms. When you're talking about supporters, it's different than when I say calisthenic community. Because when I speak about the calisthenic community in general, I'm usually talking about NYC, right? NYC. And I would say, even though when we get to NY, we get a lot of love, there is, I believe, honestly, more hate for us than any other group. And I can say us, but you know, they really be singling me out, obviously, because I'm the team captain or whatever. And a lot of how would I want to say this? The direction that we go in, obviously, is from
it's from you.
My decision making.
But don't say that because when they see me come through with this,
yeah, you too. But it's not as bad.
Right on. They like,
yo, much love, Paco. I appreciate you.
Get him out of here.
Dollar bills. I appreciate you as well. Eugene, what's up, my guy?
People started treating me differently.
Yeah, they
did.
You
got that RipRight flag? Nah.
They did start treating them different. They did. But I would say the calisthenic community, like the entire community, right? When we say just NYC, even the guys you see I do collab with from NY, bro, they don't like me. A lot of them they tolerate it.
What do you think was that first time where you felt like you was probably singled out or maybe not liked as much?
Watching from New Zealand, salute. You guys from NY, yeah, we from New York, born in Florida, but I left when I was young. Stay RipRight, you know that. Connect that rip and that right, all one word, Antonio. I can't even really, I remember one time I felt some type of like funny vibe from Snoop. And this was early on when we first met. As I said, Snoop says he does not recruit, but I beg to differ. I think he recruits, but he just does it.
He doesn't do it openly.
Yeah, it's subliminal. Or I want to say he does it through actions. You know what I mean? But he doesn't, you know, he waits for you to say, yo, what's going on? I want to rock. But he's going to give you his time. He's going to give you his energy. And he's going to work with you. And if he see potential in you, you know what I mean, to be great, he's going to build you up to that. But that's his recruitment fees. In my opinion. Snoop, you my man, you can say whatever you want. But yeah, your circle is small, but it's not that small. And, you know, me personally, I recruit openly. Like, yo, I like your style. What's going on? You try to get on a team. Yo, what's the requirements? X, Y, Z. And what was my requirements, bro?
There was no requirements.
You know, requirements. If I'm jacking you, you work out. I'm not forming no secret society, bro. Like, we not finna go on no heist together. I don't need your loyalty and undeniable dedication to the brand. And no, I don't need none of that. I see a potential in you. I ask you, do you want to join the team? You say yes, and we work from there. As time goes on, we see if you are a good fit. If not, you know,
you naturally just fall off.
Yeah, and most people have. You know what I'm saying? And most people have. Yeah, I'm ready. I want to be down. You see them 2-3 times, and then phew, they wither away, or they pop out for most of the summer, and then they just dip off. Unlike T.Y., unlike Yasir, unlike Skilo, unlike San, unlike POV Josh, unlike Qasim. These are people that was definitely consistent. And just by being on the team, they have felt pushback from the calisthenics community. I feel like New York made calisthenics pop off back in 2019, 2018. Now I would say before that, and it expanded so much now. Definitely. You have to build your own brand at the same time. Yes, being on the team, I used to push my team members to build their own brand. The problem is, I'm going to tell you what the problem is with building your own brand. Bro, it takes at least, we're talking about to be able to quit your job and really lock in and make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year and be a successful business. 5 years. I was doing that before 5 years, but I'm just talking about to lock in, because we've had scares where RipRight almost went belly up. So think about if Mel was pushing his own brand to the point where it was like RipRight. Bro, how difficult that would be.
I think it would have been a lot more difficult for many different reasons. I think one of those reasons is the fact that it just takes time and dedication and also patience. I think that's the main thing. It takes patience to build up a successful business, and then you have to also be willing to like
go broke, son.
Yeah, go broke and put that above any and everything else. But I think
you're gonna spend money before you make money.
Yeah, but I think like I think that, at least I speak for myself, that I can't speak for everybody else. But at least for me, my thing was,
that's my man BX. We waiting on it too.
Let me focus on
nasty case. I don't think that case was nasty.
Let me think.
We're gonna
back
do a whole. I told you we're gonna do a whole joint on that, and not just that. We're gonna talk about all that other stuff. It's about submission. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I think, at least for me, per se, it wasn't about.
I got one of my biggest followers in the chat. BX ready.
It wasn't about quote unquote building up a brand, and I guess quote unquote being on my own, right? So I kind of realized that, you know what, my time would be better utilized in building up RipRight, and I think that I feel like I was a better asset to RipRight than I could be, I guess you could say, to my own business, at least for the amount of time that it would take to build it up to where I wanted it to be. So it's not so much that I don't think that I can't, build up I didn't think I could build up a business. I just knew that my time was better spent with building up RipRight. And I think that was my main priority. And I can't say that everybody can do that. One, because everybody wants to be him. Everybody wants to be the man, and they always want to be in front of the camera, and they always want to be, the one in front, one taking the pictures and things like that. So they want all of the credit, and I'm fine kind of with not getting the credit. I mean, he knows what I do, what I don't do, etc. I don't care if anybody else knows or not. It is what it is. I mean, any place that you've ever seen him go, you've seen me go. And any place you've ever seen me go, he goes. So it's no ego involved in that. And I think that sometimes people forget that, Steve Jobs obviously started, and created Apple, but he wasn't the only one. Right? So there was multiple other people.
3 of them.
But he's quote unquote gets the credit. You know what I mean? But the ones who know. You know what I mean? So there's a CEO, there's a CFO, there's a COO, etc. So it's not just one person. You know what I mean? There's many people in charge. And
if y'all knew what was going on behind the scenes, bro, I'm just the action man. Get a couple pull-ups, a couple muscle-ups on live doing this.
And I have no problem standing behind the camera recording it. And that's what it is. So it just takes, it's not a one man, one band show, as everybody kind of pushes pushes the envelope. And that's what it is. And that's why with everything, especially when you start talking about a successful business, man, you cannot do it on your own. There's just no way possible. There's not enough time in a day. You have to be able to delegate and kind of find somebody, you know, to learn, or somebody who's in this expertise. This person might be good at this person might be good at that, but you can't just think that you're gonna do it, you know, by yourself. And you also have to realize that the people that you think that you want to start with aren't gonna be the ones that you finish with. Pause. But it's not gonna be the case. Everybody can't go. So what they talking about?
So you can't fully support Rip until he collab with my favorite calisthenic niggas. Alright, you gotta put Buggy, Akeem, and Prince and Rip in the same video. Buggy and Akeem, I can definitely be in the video with them. But Prince, he's been he's been moving different. I'm not gonna hold you. He's been moving like a bot, a BOT. We did a whole segment on him, and he want to act like, yo, you know why we stopped messing with you? Yo, you know why we stopped messing? Bro, get out of here. You was just messing with me last week and the week before that. My case came out in 2020. Like, dude, stop acting crazy. A lot of these dudes is just real. For me, they phony. They not real. They not official. Like, keep it 1,000. And you know what kills me is that it was like a lot of clout chasing, and it still is. People is more concerned with likes and views. Me, not so much. Guys, about like 677. What's that?
Not sure.
I'm not saying no Prince. I'm down. But is Prince down? No, he's not gonna be down to collab. And I don't have no problem with that, bro. We don't like I'm gonna collab with anybody. Today I hit up Broly, Goku Pump, Healthiest Handsome, and obviously my teammates, because we got one of the bros coming from overseas named Showtime. He hit me up like, yo, I'm coming through. I'm gonna be in New York for the weekend. Let's go viral. I'm like, copy. I'm not in New York. I'm in Florida right now, and I ain't gonna be in New York. Let me lock you in with some of the bros. Now, he has a great chance at going viral when you linking up with, you know, my teammates, with Broly, with Healthy, with Goku Pump. Especially, Broly got 1 million followers on multiple different platforms. This dude is viral. So, Showtime got about 670-something thousand followers on the gram. So I did a group chat with all of them and said, yo, get with the bros. Showtime didn't hit back. So I don't have an issue with like locking in. Right now, Healthy is locked in with Man Time. Me and Healthy, cool. Man Time, that's your man. If he don't want to rock with me, I'm fine with that. He want to talk about all type of stuff with me not dealing with calisthenics. I'm fine with that. But am I gonna blackball Healthy? Nah. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. Cool, like, eat your food. You know what I mean? Like, if I come to New York, Healthy want to collab, like, I'm willing to rock with everybody. I don't be taking none of that stuff personal. A lot of people, though, they don't really know how to do business. Really. They don't know how to do business and put their personal.
Shout out to Locks. Is that the OG Locks?
Yo, wow, natural gains, bro. No meats, no weights,
no pills, no shakes.
Yo, shout out to Locks, bro. He was one of the dudes that went viral over there in Lincoln Terrace. And lo and behold, on the low, Simi rode that Locks wave. They can say what they want. But Simi rode that Locks wave. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying Simi was dying out. Simi was doing what he was doing, but when Locks popped off in LT, he brought it back.
6-1. Yo, who won the 10K? Baki was first place, then Khalid was second place, and third place was Hoodie J.
Yo, nah, Healthy and Extra is not cool no more. But yeah, that's fine.
The videos is up on Selling Bars, my fault. The videos is up on Selling Bars. You can watch all of the battles. Every battle is posted. The winners, the money, the checks, everything is there. So you don't have to ask about that multiple times.
Yeah, Jamal Odin, much love. Somebody said they met me in Florida. It was good meeting you too as well. I just don't know. Yeah, but man, shout out to all of the bros. So, in my opinion, definitely, if you want to say the calisthenics community, when we start talking about the teams, whether it be Team Sparta, Team Barbarians, what else team? Team Empire, just the calisthenic community in NYC. Out of all of NYC that's doing calisthenics, I think that it's more people that dislike Team RipRight than any other team, because they'll build you up to tear you down.
So who's the most loved team then?
The most loved, I would say right now, and I don't really consider them too much of a team, and more so a movement, CX Black Cat and Motivational Monday. Team body frequency. Like they are the movement that's moving, that everybody is loving and everybody is cheering for and supporting. However, when they reach a certain stage and a certain status, I'm telling you, and that money start rolling in, and it is ma'aruf in Arabic. Yes, that is well known. If it is well known that these people are getting money, CX move out of the Bronx, you might see him in a Range Rover or a Rolls Royce. Things might change his content. He was just in Australia. Next thing you know, he's going to be in Dubai, then South Africa, then Egypt. Bro, when you see that, you will not be the most loved anymore. I'm telling you. Walaikum salam to bros. Been watching, bro, for 6 years. Straight killer. Much love, respect. Jazakallah khair. I mean, Jazakallah khair. You guys are on the top. Keep it up. Bro,
salute, bro. We still working, man.
Yeah, it don't never stop. Learning to understand, apply, repeating, seeing the results is all a question of methodology and the balance between the heart, the body, and the mind. Allah, the most knowledgeable. Indeed. So a lot of people want to get where we are at, right? And think that calisthenic kings or, bro, we ain't even, bro.
Yeah, that's not really the main focus,
bro.
That's not the second or the third,
bro. We are locked in on other things. Obviously, going viral is essential to our business, right? So we do put up a lot of content, a lot of shorts. We do paid ads for our product because that's how we generate income. So likes and views is a big portion of our business. That's just how it is. And with the more views, the more likes comes the more hate. Because the more views, the more likes, and you're selling a product becomes the more sales, the more money. And the more money you make, the more people start to watch your pockets and become envious and jealous. And I think that's one of the reasons why I respect all teams. I definitely have fun doing our Team RipRight vid though. But I would say Simi rode his own wave, Brody. Salute to Brody. Live with you up, Rip. Yeah. Yo, Locks. I'm not saying he didn't ride his own wave. But what I'm saying is, when your wave came through, bro, I'm on the outside looking in.
You know, certain people have that pull, right? And
who was those people? I could name 3 of them right now. Can you?
Locks definitely. That I would say. OG Shotty definitely. D300. I think that's 3 right there. But red.
That's what I'm about to tell you. During my era, before OG Shotty, not saying before D300. D300 came through, but we talking about the Locks era. It was 3 guys that if they made a video, it was viral. It was Locks, it was Red Shot Black Star, and it was Golden Arms.
Oh yeah, Golden Arms.
Bro,
facts.
These 3 dudes had the potential to take calisthenics over. when it came to like and views. I had the physique. Locks had the physique. All of us had the physique. But it was just something about those three people that when they did a video, it was a different ball game.
Yeah, it was like you had to just, like, bro, respect to y'all, but y'all had to do a lot less and y'all would get the same or better results.
Bro, it was crazy. Locks would be like this. No meats, no weights, 1,000,000 views. Bro, you know Locks. Locks didn't really care about the camera. I know him. He didn't really care about the camera. He would put his live on, phone falling down. He record his content, not the best at recording. Bro, he did not care. He did not try. He didn't have to try. He was just viral. And you, Red Shot Black Star, and Golden Arms was those three that different. But not even a competition though. RipRight been on top. Salute, bro. We working. Nah, that's not. This is my brother right here. This is, my companion. But no doubt, LOX was on different timing when it came to views and likes. I had to, Locks no. See, Locks said, I respect the judgment. Facts, I definitely didn't try. Bro, you had people that was going hard, Broly at the time. And what was the first thing Broly did? He knew Locks was one of them. Right. So he took the scream. He took the scream from Locks. And then he challenged the Locks. Because he knew confrontation with a person that's super viral is going to automatically bring you the views. But you see, Locks was like, bro, I'm not even...
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I ain't trying to... I'm just working out, bro. I'm having fun. I've been doing this since I was 2. I'm not... You know what I mean? But at that time, if Locks would have just cooked his boots, just imagine how much more so. Yeah, bro, Locks, bro, salute to you, bro. I miss you too, bro. It's been a minute. We did get some hella content, bro. Hella content.
Dobes is on the website. The special colors and all of that, we don't have those, but ones like these, with these kind of like colors, with the black and red, we have those.
Yeah, black and red, black and orange, black and white, black and yellow. Those 4 on the site.
Exactly.
But yo, bro, if y'all don't know that, there were people that made shirts. I seen white people on websites with the shirts, no pills, they monetize Locks joints. Yeah, salute, Locks, salute. Bro, Locks, man, shout out to Locks, bro. We got to do a segment on you, Locks. And as a matter of fact, when I come to NYC or wherever you at now,
Cali said it's exposed, man. We need you to talk.
We got to get you in there. Yeah, salute, Locks. Appreciate you. When you do it for fun, you win it. Yo, that's a fact, bro. We put in hella work. Yo, shout out to Simi. Like, let's get this understood. Do I respect Simi as an athlete? Not as a battle athlete, but as a calisthenic practitioner, yes. Do I respect Zeph as a calisthenic practitioner? Yes. Do I respect Shredder? Yes. Like most of these guys that do calisthenics, I respect them as calisthenics practitioners. But personally, Locks, that's my man. Like I respect him as a calisthenic practitioner, but also as a person, a dude that's official, keep it real, no cut card. Me and him had disagreements, and he would tell me, yo, I feel like this. You know what I mean? Like man time. And I'm not talking about the dude man time fitness. I'm talking about what we say in the federal penitentiary, like man time, like you're on man time. Like Locks is on man time. He's gonna handle a situation like a grown man. And that's how I like to deal with it. So like certain people that you see me speak about and we had issues with, even with Akeem Supreme, I felt like at one time he wasn't on man time. He said, yeah, he was, but we just didn't have the conversation. But I don't think so. I think that he was on a different frequency at that time. He wasn't on, obviously, my mental status on where I was at. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think he was on man time. And I told him that in an interview, and he was like, no, I was, but I just think we needed to have a conversation. No, because when you on that man frequency, yes, we could bump heads, but if I'm coming to you on business time, but obviously he said he felt some type of way about how I was speaking, which I you know what I mean, I wish I had the recordings. I just think that Akeem, one, is a little arrogant. That's my man. I rock with Akeem. I think Man Time is a little bit arrogant. I think certain people just have an arrogance about them a little bit. You know what I mean? They start to feel like, yo, I've been doing this for 20 years. Like, Akeem might feel like that. You know what I mean? It took a while until me and Akeem really had a talk and I kind of seen his perspective. But me, I don't really think I'm arrogant, even when I speak about money. That's a whole fact. Always respect and salute to you, bro. You know the vibes. That's a fact, like, salute. Like, it's different when you think you could cook everybody. Like, Baki has that confidence and the arrogance in that. But I'm talking about the arrogance when it comes to just other it's hard to kind of like explain.
Just life. You just move with this him, like, in every aspect, in every way. And
that type of arrogance is unwanted.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, some people just need to be humble. Yo, bro, when you start to realize, like, yo, bro, I came out of somebody nuts. Bro, a sperm drop, meaning a despised substance. If right now some nut got on you, bro, how you gonna react? A dude come, I see a skit where a dude be having dudes do a taste test.
Yeah, in the little jar. Giant.
And dudes be like, oh, this is real good. And he was like, yeah, you know, I made it from this, that, this, and my personal semen. And dudes be flabbergasted, you're ready to commit a 187 right then and there. Right? So you came from that. Imagine getting it on your cheek, pores, on your clothes, on your skin. You be like, when it's your own, you be like, what about somebody else joint? I'm back in the game though, due to Team Simi doing 500 push-ups for the 60 days. Oh, that's official. Shout out to Team Simi for that one. You know what I mean? He got you back like a spine. Yeah, I might 500 for 60 days. You see, y'all maxing. I'm not doing that. Y'all body different.
I think it's...
I can.
I was say I just think that it's obviously it's just I think it's just mental gains, I guess, at that point.
Yo, bro.
It's not, I'm not saying you're not gonna get physical gains, but I think it's more so mental.
Bro, that's different. Yo, locks. We gotta link up. We gotta link. Yo, bro. Why I don't have your number? That's what I'm talking. Why don't you? Please shoot me a DM on the gram. Shoot me your number ASAP because I'm supposed to be coming to NYC soon. I'm officially back, Rip. So whenever you back. And why? Let's get it. Nah, that's a fact. We lit. Bro, hit me up in a DM, please, so I can send you my math so we can lock in as soon as this live is done. We're going to be mental gains, absolutely. We're going to be running this live for probably another hour or so. But people, once you start to realize you a sperm drop, bro, it really humbles you. That you're going to die. You're going to shrivel up. That you could be big and strong today.
Get one little sickness.
And one little sickness and be shriveled up. Good looking, Locks. I appreciate you. Once you start to realize that, yo, bro, you move different. Like, big back, big facts. If you know, you know. You already know. When you start to realize that, and it's like a lot of these people don't know. They be thinking, yeah, I'm like this, I'm on. They be running up on the wrong dudes. Yo, bro, especially in Florida, everybody be tucked out here ready to go. You see a little white boy, you think, yeah, no, stand your ground. He will cook you. Bro, you got to move a certain way. And you know what humbled me and made me know, yo, bro, salute, Locks. Much love, bro. Like, you not him? Bro, prison. All of these scars, prison. Fighting in a cell with a dude, my knife, trying to stab him in the face. Dudes bust me in the head. All of that. Disarm me, had to let the knife go. King Blood saved my life that day. Rumbling in the cell with a dude that he copped out to a body and a temp in VA and came to fight another body. These dudes was murderers. So when you start to do prison time and different things like that, you start to become like, yo, bro, you will die. You will die. You're gonna die. You're a sperm drop. You created from a despised substance. Why are you walking around so haughty, so arrogant for no reason? When the Bam Bam episode dropping, we didn't shoot that episode yet. But I'm gonna try to shoot it probably tomorrow and then have it out in a week or so, because we trying to drop the Akeem Supreme. We had a good 2 episodes with Akeem Supreme after that, when we was talking about the legends, just going in about different stuff. He was talking about the history of calisthenics, how the Muslim community in the U.S. Alhamdulillah, it depends. In Texas, pretty large, the community. In New York, you got a good sized community. Where I'm at in Florida, the community is very small. Only Bangladeshis and like a lot of Pakistani. We got some of the brothers from Palestine here. We just recently got a masjid here, 5 minutes away. Before I was having to drive 40 minutes to the masjid. So you could only imagine. You can catch a 2-piece and a biscuit real quick before. Yo, that's a fact. You could get hurt out here, playing, with the wrong people. Always have my respect for you, bro. Humble and always inputting his religious values, and it really showing all your videos. Thanks, Ermard Woods. I appreciate it. I did 2,000 pull-ups. That's major. Alhamdulillah. So guys, I just want y'all to stay focused. Always be humble, no matter how much money you make, no matter how brolic and how much pull-ups and push-ups you can do. Yes, have confidence. When you go and battle somebody, talk your stuff. Cook them. Do that. But bro, make sure you praying. Make sure you being grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or if you're not Muslim and you call Allah God, which is fine, right? Because that's one of his attributes. However, the best name is Allah. Why? Because none can be Allah, right? None whatsoever can be Allah. Except one, right? So just lock in, man. We trying to focus. I don't care how much money I've made. I've realized and know that was from God alone. Yeah, it was some efforts that I put in, you know what I mean? But it was a blessing. It was a barakah.
Charging?
What?
The Mac.
It went off.
Oh, that's because it's done.
Yeah. But bro, yeah, so
how's the Muslim community in the US?
Yeah, I spoke on that. But really, bro, we definitely, I think, the most hated. Because obviously we're like one of the most known. And we're not afraid to speak our minds and speak facts. And speak about the situations that we've had in the past. And about people in general. The real is the real. If you notice, the Rips mention, they said, yo, Team RipRight is like Con Ed, bro. You gotta speak about us to keep your lights on. And I think that is a true statement, bro. Con Edison, the light company, is real energy. All praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you notice when people views are down, the first thing they do, or if you notice when people views are down and we speak on them, the first thing that happens,
yes, sir. That's a fact.
It'd be a win-win situation. Be a win-win. We put your lights on, you know what I mean? And that's all, like he said, praise due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that we were able to be placed in a position to be able to do so. Yeah, so we not pushing this haughty arrogance. We're the best. No. There's a bunch of dudes that right now, if I battle on a 1v1, could cook me. But, there's a other set of dudes that I can cook as well. I love you guys. You make me want to do better, period. I appreciate you, Tony Frazier. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, but it's all about locking in and being consistent, even if it's a little bit. If you say, yo, I'm going to go live stream every single day. It doesn't matter how long you go live stream. What matters is if you go live stream every day. So even if you do a 10 or a 20-minute live, but you do it every single day. Dua for Sudan and Palestine, inshallah. That's a must. You see, we shout out Palestine not so much Sudan as much, but you know, I gotta do a collab for the brothers in Sudan too. I forgot to reply to this brother because he sent me the information. But Sudan, Congo, Palestine, and the rest of the world where they're being oppressed, we ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make them firm and strong and make them victorious over their oppressors. Ameen.
Ameen.
Yeah, because bro, just imagine. Right now we sitting down doing a live, tons of product behind us. I can go get some water. I can go take a hot shower. I can go lay down. I could go dilly-dally on my phone. I could eat some chips, candy, sweets, drink some tea.
You seen the comment? Somebody said when the Bam Bam episode dropping?
Yeah, I seen that. Bro, it's so much that we could do. And other people in other countries are suffering, bro. Buried alive. There's all kind of torture. There's a bunch of other stuff still shaking off right now.
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah, you just gotta be grateful. Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. You gotta, you know, all praise is due to Allah in every circumstance. We made Umrah twice. Could have easily made Umrah again this year if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? One of the reasons obviously was due to lack of time, but then obviously financial issues also, you know, but if we wanted to push the envelope, could we have? Yeah. Make it next year. But now we're focusing like, you know what? Let's get to this money. Let's make Hajj and let's go ahead and move overseas. And then that'll be our stomping grounds. And then we'll come back and forth and then we'll spread the whole RipRight brand throughout the UAE, Saudi, and Bahrain and Qatar and the rest of the Arab world, inshallah. That's the plan. And in the meantime, in between time, also sell it on the bars and give away some money. Bro, I'm a big, I think that's another reason. Because if you give, bro, Allah's gonna give you. A lot of people don't be wanting to give. So, and to trying to move.
Yeah, we definitely trying to move. I don't know what you mean by into, but.
Yeah. We were supposed to leave in.
Now.
Yeah, December. We were supposed to be moving to Dubai in December. But I'm happy that we did it. So, we making another play. Huh?
I said we shaking the table.
Yeah, that would be a play. Who I feel like is the strongest barbarian? That's like, it's only two people right now that you can really think about. Not really. I'm not going to lie.
Say, who's the two people you talking about? Because I wonder if they're the same two people I'm talking about.
You got Christian. Bro.
Oh, he's speaking Arabic.
Anta.
Oh, I didn't know you were speaking Arabic. That's what.
Yeah, okay. It's really, if you would have said it with an A, we would have got it.
Yeah, I didn't realize you were speaking Arabic. Yeah.
But I would say, bro, Sergio and Christian is like, but you think you even got Javi.
I was going to say.
Because
Christian was definitely on my list.
It's hard to tell now because even that last Calisthenics Cup, you know, Sergio got cooked. It wasn't his day. But he's definitely one of the, if not the strongest barbarian. Sergio got
no. I know that. But I was trying to say who.
Javi cooked Sergio.
Who was second? Bruno?
No.
Javi
was
Javi
second.
Okay,
and Christian was first. And Sergio was fourth, I think.
So who was third? Bruno?
No, I think it was Jumping.
Oh, Jamie. Yo, Jamie. Yeah, Jamie.
Yo, bro,
too. Yeah, I forgot about Jamie. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's, and I think
the top 4 guys. In the U.S., I don't know, Zeph.
Yeah, who's barbarian in the U.S. that's strong?
Zeph. I mean, Ice, but Ice would be injured, so I really don't know.
Yeah. So, you give good, you get good. All praises due. Good brothers, keep doing your thing. Peace. All right, Noble Alchemist 3000, salute. I would say in the U.S., definitely Star. I think Star's
But Star, I mean, okay, so I'm being confused because this cult business don't make no sense. Okay, so it start in like, is he a barbarian? Now I'm not saying like is he with them or associated with them, but like is he a barbarian?
Meaning he's not a gold.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, you a part of the family of the barbarians, but like, are you really like a barbarian if you not a gold wing barbarian?
Yeah, you would have to ask Zeph. He has the memo. Because
none of it makes sense. But yeah, because I don't get it. So I guess
because Mano's strong,
but Mano's not a gold wing as far as I know.
Yeah,
I mean, but
I would say in the U.S. at one time, for me, obviously besides Zeph.
The battle breakdowns again?
Yeah, we're gonna run that again.
Yeah, we might be able to run that tomorrow. I'll have a better setup for that for tomorrow.
I would say Ice Brolic and Mano? Hell no.
Nah, I'm sorry. Brolic don't cut it. And I'm sorry, neither does Mano. Not to be the strongest of them.
Nah, because
they're all strong. I mean, they all mad strong.
I'm gonna tell you who was my top 3 at one time in the U.S. It was Snoop.
I might say if you don't put Snoop, that's crazy.
Yes, we must have. It was Snoop, it was Ice, and it was the Vegan Wolf, bro.
Oh, how can I forget about the Vegan Wolf?
Bro.
I was doing 700 dips or something like that a day. Yeah,
until he blew out his triceps.
Yes, we are Muslim. Alhamdulillah, we are Muslims.
Bro.
Muslims. We are
Bro,
Muslims.
the Vegan Wolf was on different timing. Him and Snoop was considered the the gatekeepers, bro, doing 200 push-ups.
And O'Brolic, again, I think O'Brolic and Mano, I feel like fall in the same category, and more so, I guess, to a lesser degree, O'Brolic, because you got his own team. What is it? New Era? Is it not New Era? Limitless. Yeah, I said New Era. That's Sergio. Yeah, he got his own. He got his own thing, so I know they kind of like barbarian family, but
yeah, but he did try out for the gold wing requirements and he failed. But for me, O'Brolic is definitely strong.
Nah, super strong, like mad.
And I like O'Brolic. It's just sometimes his push,
but I think
and his pull.
Who's the best from Limitless? I already got my answer locked.
Jordan?
Oh yeah, facts. I agree.
He's the cleanest without a doubt. But I like Dog too.
Yeah, Dog is cool. But I think Jordan got it. I ain't gonna lie. I think
Jordan, I think Jordan is the youngest, bro. I'm telling you, that age be changing the game unless you Zeph. Because that nigga is definitely awesome. Yo, bro.
But I heard he only training a couple times a week now. Like twice a week.
Fabrication.
I don't know.
Fabrication.
You might only train a couple times a week. The bones.
Yeah, I know.
It's not the same. You know, after you hit 40. 40.
Yes, they are chill.
Nah, it's
safe.
Who they talking about? Or the barbarians?
No. He's saying, are you Muslim? Yes, they are chill.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but bro, the barbarians is gonna forever be talked about, at least when I'm speaking, because I gonna give the flowers when the flowers.
Facts. I don't care about nothing about no personal problems. I'm not a hater. At the end of the day, I'm gonna just say what it is.
When it comes
dudes
to
are strong.
Yeah, when it comes to reps and sets, they strong. When it comes to comedy,
they still damn
extra
strong.
Money and who else? Who else is the comedian calisthenic guys?
Healthy.
Yeah, Healthy chilling right now. I don't know if he's chilling because I haven't been on his page.
I don't know, but I feel like just maybe the other day he probably did something.
Yeah, Healthy and extra when it comes to like they got it. Like if you, but I ain't gonna lie, Healthy been putting he's working out.
Nah, he's definitely working out. But them barbarians is so damn strong that they got Simi wanting to join the team. They need to just give him a t-shirt.
Yeah. But Simi's not.
All the sets he be doing is all barbarian routines. He might as well just go join them.
It's similar, but his joints don't really be. It's weird. He just does a lot of imams, and that's considered barbarian sets, right? Because it's an imam. But when it comes to
Bro, them 10-minute routines, them 5-minute routines, them
They be-
15-minute routines.
They be all imams.
Nah, when he doesn't do the imams, it be the same thing. It be a 10-minute routine, a 15-minute, a 5-minute.
I don't really see him doing them routines like that.
Where are you live? We're live on Facebook, on a couple different Facebook pages. We're live on Twitch. We live on Sell on the Bars. We're also live on RipRight HD.
But I don't
We
know.
live
I
on
don't watch
multiple
Simi, so I wouldn't. Anytime I've seen him, bro, it's just been imams. I haven't seen him do like a barbarian requirement or like.
Now, you know what's crazy? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I ever seen him do barbarian requirements. But you think there's a reason for that?
I don't know.
You think he's ducking it because he might not be able to get it?
No.
Or he might
Yo,
not
this dude, the kid back 777.
Who's that?
He's obsessed with us. Yo, bro, shout out to you. Do you understand? For you to come on our live and say we obsessed with Simi.
Yo, listen. I appreciate you, my brother.
Yo, you've been holding us down. I think
you number one, son.
Yo, I think you've been. Yeah, I think he been with us. Him, BX, Ready. Asking about the paperwork. I think them two right there. Those, bro, keep up the good work. I'm gonna tell you this. When we hit 10,000 followers on Selling on the Bars, I'm telling you it's because of guys like y'all.
Yeah, we might have to give you a special shout out.
Yeah, so let me know. Come on back. How common do you think steroids are in calisthenics, especially in Europe? Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Them dudes are running 5K right after 1,000 pull-ups, 1,000 dips, and then do it again the very next day. If them dudes ain't on something over there, I don't know what it. I'm telling you, bro. I got bad allergies, nose running, sneeze. You know, my wife said, get some Allegra, try Claritin, try. Bro, I'm from an era where when something was wrong with you, it was just wrong with you. When I was growing up, my mom obviously, Theraflu. When I was sick or something like that, bro, as I got older, going back and forth to prison, bro, headache.
Just had to deal with it.
I never took Tylenol. Like, yo, take some Tylenol. Like, yo, what's wrong? Like, yo, my knee hurt. Now I'm going to still play basketball, wrap it up, or, wasn't really taking care of myself. So, like, in this era of me doing calisthenics, bro, no protein powder, no this, no. And come to find out, these dudes been taking everything under the sun. Said, salute. I'll see you on the 24th, my boy.
The train don't stop. You know that.
Our tickets are booked, said. Our tickets are booked. Just to let you know, I got the hotel, the car. We come in through on Friday. Pretty early, so we're going to make Jumu'ah out there. Yeah, Tony, that's how I used to be. I just deal with it. Now I'm trying to find what they taking, Psalms.
I don't know.
Let me find out what they taking because it looked like it's working.
You know what's crazy? I'm not gonna say that I was taught that, but I kind of be the same way. Like people just be asking, like, did you take this medicine? Did you take that medicine? You sick? I'll be honest with you, I be sick and don't even be thinking about taking a medication or nothing. It's wild. I don't be thinking about taking no kind of nothing. I have a runny nose, be sick for 4, 5, 6 days and don't even be thinking about a medicine at all.
Yeah, that's how I been.
It's not even because I don't want to. It never even crosses my mind, which is crazy. But
one of the bros, said, shout out to him. We got our push-up bars from him. So if you see those selling on the bars, the Rip said been making them for a little while now. He got the company he just started, which is called Iron Fortress. They got a gym popping off January 24th in Denver, Colorado. And we're going to be doing some promo and throwing an event there. Salute to him because the way Sergio rep is crazy. And the next day he doing it again. Right, David Blaine. I remember when I first started and I was talking to Sergio, peace champ, and we was talking on Facebook consistently, like and I would say, Imam 5 reps for 1,000 minutes, and he was putting up those sets back then. And then I would see tore bicep, tore this, tore that. And I was like, word? He been getting injured. And then one day, it all stopped. He wasn't never getting injured no more.
Big Keats?
Where you get your fit.
Where you get your fit? We got these.
On the website, but only black and yellow, black and red, black and white, and black and orange. Check them out on the Siznagid.
LA next month.
Yeah, my man Mo Cuts. You know who that is? Brought the watermelon out in LA.
Oh, yeah.
That's my guy with the braids. Was running around with Akeem when he came to NYC. It's my guy it's my guy.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we gonna see you in LA. Mo Cuts. You know that.
It's kind of be difficult. I mean, that's kind of easy to remember, but sometimes these people's usernames.
Yeah, but I just know
to a face.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I just know his username is the same. Like when I see Mo Cuts.
Yeah, but once you said that, I already remember.
Yeah, my guy been working too. We probably unlocked that handstand like crazy right now if you've been training, practicing. Yeah, we're gonna be in LA. We throwing that competition, a 2-minute maximum effort challenge with burpees, push-ups, and push pulls. What about honorable mention to Hannibal for King? That's not an honorable mention. Hannibal for King is a legend. He does honorable mention would be like.
I'm curious, who's the honorable mention?
Honorable mention would be like I wouldn't even say a technician because he's a legend. You have to say even Gator. I kind of consider Gator a legend. Now honorable mention. I can't even say a Bandana Red or a Q France. These guys are all legends. They put in.
Let me ask you this: Why is Gator a legend? And I'm not saying this to be like funny or be a hater, but I'm just asking like why like what makes him a legend to you?
For me, Gate, because at the age he was doing it.
And what age is that?
He was young. He was around like 15, 16. Like Akeem's age in them. Like Joe Brolick, is it what's my man? G.I. Joe. Them. He was around that age.
I think Akeem Supreme was slightly older.
And he was on the battlefield like crazy in the moves he was doing. Did I see the video of guys doing 117 pull-ups straight with 2-second pause in between each one? Also, why don't y'all do freestyle? You gotta send me that BX.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
117 pull-ups with a 2-second pause in between each one. That's major. Yeah, that's major. Why we don't do freestyle? I do freestyle, but just not the extreme freestyle. My sciatics has me.
I'm not. Wait. Sorry to interrupt you. This dude right here, BX Ready, is like I'm telling you, he is different. Like
he said this nigga has no respect nor discipline. He needs the military. The younger dude.
he's different. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. BX Ready. I got you. Yo, big blessings, y'all boys. Much love. Anthony Wilson. So, hold up. My sciatic has me not trying to do burpees, but I'm going to. Got to strengthen my back. On my back. Listen, bro. Before you do those burpees, do hyperextensions on that back machine. I'm telling you, I've been doing it. Where I went wrong at, I think, is when I started doing weighted deadlifts, 45 pounds. Because you got to really know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing besides like keeping my chest out, hips, and trying to do it as correct as possible. But you could easily hurt yourself with them weighted. But when I was doing my little 45 pound, like pausing at the top with the hyper extensions, those help my back. Those help my back tremendously. And they'll put you in the game. But I think I got something going on with the lower back. I don't know if it's sciatica or what. Trudy just checking the temperature. Salute, Alchemist. Yeah, we working. Why you say BX Ready that the younger dude has no discipline and he needs the military? Why would you say that?
I have no clue.
Lifestyle fitness. Salute.
Chris Harry is honorable mention. Nah, I think he's a legend.
Chris Harry is a legend. He's just, when I be naming my legends, I just be naming legends from NYC. Chris Harry is a legend.
You got a team in the UK. No, we don't have a team in the UK, but we recruited. You could be from the team and be in the UK.
Yeah. Said Chris Harry is a legend.
Indeed.
Ed Barstars, legend.
Frank Medrano, legend.
Frank Medrano, legend.
Indeed.
Yeah, them dudes is not honorable mentions. They just not from NYC.
Let me ask you this then. So, of the legends in your book, who's the most... Okay, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Who's the second most hated legend? Because I'm sure I know exactly who's the most hated legend. But who's the first two most hated legends in your book?
Besides Giant.
Exactly, besides Giant. Because Giant is in a own...
He just mentioned Giant legend, hands down. But he's
one of
definitely the most hated.
Not one of, he is the most hated legend, period.
When I made... Everybody that I made a segment about, whether it was Calisthenic Prince, Simi, Shredder, everybody had Zeph. There was people in the comments like, no, you shouldn't be saying that. I don't care what they did to you. But when I mentioned what Giant, the issues of me and Giant, everybody was in the comments like, he ain't never been good. That dude been a... And I'm like, yo.
Everybody be like, yo, I don't like talking to him. I don't like being around him. Yo, this dude is arrogant. Listen, when Akeem Supreme said that Giant told him that he created the pull-up, you just knew you can't have no conversation with nobody like that.
Yeah, the ball father.
That's crazy.
He created the bar.
Nah, he's not gonna put himself on that list, but I'll put him on the list, and that's just speaking honest. I don't care if you think it's biased or not, but I definitely put him on the list. But I just don't think people should put themselves on the list in general. So
Akeem put himself on the list.
That's wild.
Bro, that's wild. That's a wild boy.
That's wild. But then at the same time, he's also said that he don't care about that, but then also said he cares about that. So I don't know. He's contradicting himself just by making that statement, saying, about putting himself on the list and not putting himself on the list. But either way,
that's the link for the 105 straight. All right, I'm going to check that out too. Yeah, laughing my ass off creating a pull-up is crazy.
Nah, he definitely said that.
Yeah, that's why he tried. You got to remember, Jack LaLaney, these people that created the jumping jack. He tried to create something called a jumping giant.
It's Face Mob. Oh, yeah, Face Mob.
Damn, I didn't know lifestyle. Yeah, fitness was Face Mob. Salute, Face Mob. Yo, much love, Anthony Wilson. I appreciate that. Juice, I would say, is a hated legend, which I feel he should be counted as one.
I don't think so.
Yo, Juice is...
Nah.
That would probably... Juice would be like a... If you name Gator, should you name Juice? It's...
See, that's what I'm saying. You kind of got to keep it fair. Like, you kind of want to mention, this person could be this because you like this person for this reason or that reason. But honestly speaking, if you put certain people in the legend category, that means you got to just put other people in the legend category too, right? So, in my opinion, I'm saying I could be ill-informed, but Gator ain't a legend.
Yeah, that's a yeah.
I'm just saying.
Gator.
Okay, so is Eric Rivera a fitness phenom? Is he a legend?
Hell no.
Why not?
I wouldn't say.
He's undefeated in calisthenics. He been doing this for a while. He been around. He did the reps, the sets. He competed in doing weighted reps, body weight reps.
But he just doesn't have the notoriety as well.
I mean, you think Gator has the notoriety?
At one time, hell yeah, Gator was that dude.
If you mention Gator on a panel,
yo, bro.
If you mention the name Gator on a panel,
yo, bro,
amongst 1,000 people who are doing calisthenics, you might get 40 of them who know who he is,
bro. But we're talking about at that era. That's just like if you mention Matrix now.
But calisthenics, all right, but no, there's some things that you kind of go back to and you look and you be like, all right, no, he got to be a legend.
I wouldn't say Simi is hated. Nah,
Simi's not hated like that.
They love Simi. Because you got to remember, Simi be real quiet. And he just He's quiet on camera.
I must say, but off camera, he got the potty mouth.
Yeah.
He got the potty mouth.
But I don't think Simi's hated like that. Juice, I would say, and I don't think Juice is really hated. Is it you that runs RipRight Canada? No, it's not me, but it's a guy who obviously he franchised RipRight Canada, and he's actually trying to sell it now. I don't think Simi's hated. He said one thing we do know is this little ain't even amateur. I don't know what he's saying. All right, and Simi been in the game before many names in the game now, so I would say he's a legend.
Okay, but what makes a legend? Just saying, okay, so that means by default, I'm automatically going to be a legend, right? Eventually, I'm going to be a legend just because I've been around for a certain amount of time.
You said max effort going down legendary? I think so too. I think as far as handstand. Hey, chat. We're on live right now talking about legendary. Please give me the meaning and what makes somebody a legend in their specific craft or field.
Absolutely. Let's dive into that. So when we talk about someone being a legend or legendary in their field, it usually means they've reached a level of impact or recognition that's just on another level. They've probably mastered their craft to the point where they've influenced others, set new standards, or created something truly memorable. It's like they've left a lasting mark that people look up to or talk about even after their active days. So that's really the essence of what makes somebody a legend.
Okay, so no hate, but Gator's not a legend. I'm just saying because he's not quote unquote active or around, and people are not basically mentioning him
about his impact. All right, you can say that. You. Yeah, all right. I'm judging legendary-ish by the craft they represent, without a doubt. When it comes to reps and sets,
Beast is a legend. Beast is not active right now, but what Beast has done is solidified, right? So when you associate Lincoln Terrace, when you talk about Lincoln Terrace Park, you talk about Beast Mode, the team he started, the movement he started. People still to this day are claiming Beast Mode, right? Overseas, in the States, etc. People are still claiming Beast Mode. The routines, the style of training, people, when you go back and watch those old videos, Beast is a legend. He's not active. So under those categories, yes, Beast is a legend undoubtedly. He's definitely in my legend book. But you can't start throwing people in there and then not expect to throw other people in there. Like Fitness Phenom.
Yeah. But
if Gator is a legend, Fitness Phenom is a legend. That's a fact.
Come on, Iborn is a legend.
Iborn is a legend. Iborn is definitely.
He was one of the first doing it. But what I'm saying is, really, do people talk about Iborn now like crazy? No, but when the legend conversation do come up,
okay, who speaks about Jack LaLanne?
Nobody.
Exactly, but his mark is everlasting to the point where you have to always kind of go back to the drawing board and be like, bro, he did it. He created this.
Yeah.
He made this.
So we just gonna have to take a lot of people out the legendary category, right? And put them in the honorable mention. What you saying negative? What you saying negative about Lots? What about this throwback Iborn? Iborn is a legend. Salute to Beast Mode. That's a fact. Cannibal for King. Listen, these are my legends. I'm gonna give you 10. I'm gonna give you 10.
Let's go.
You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
And when I don't put Iborn in there because I be talking about New York, and Iborn is not from New York. But because he's from Yonkers, what is it?
Yeah, I think he's Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon. Mount Vernon is right there. They want to say, yo, Mount Vernon is New York. But if you ask any New York dude...
Why are you pointing at me?
You said that.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm just... That's like saying upstate and all of that, because Westchester County is huge. So to say that's quote unquote New York City is not true. That's false.
Yeah, yo, nobody talks about calisthenic legends outside of NYC if we keeping it a buck. The craziest competitors in the home of the 100 pull-ups lives in Russia. Salute. NYC just most vocal. Yes. Negative about fitness being legend.
What I'm saying is I don't think he's a legend also.
Bar stars influence the world without a doubt. From Barstars came Chris Herria. So when people try to say that Ed Barstars is not a legend, I beg to differ. I always got Ed Barstars on my legends list.
No, facts. But if people, like what I'm saying is, if you mention certain other people, then you have to mention Fitness Phenom as being a legend. I don't think, and I actually like, his work. I appreciate, what he's done and what he's brought to the game. But what I'm just saying is that I don't think he's a legend. So I agree with you, Locks. But at the same time, you're not going to tell me Gator is a legend and then say Fitness Phenom is not. That's false.
All right, hold it down for me. We got Iborn.
Okay.
We got Beast.
Okay.
We got Giant.
Okay.
We got Matrix.
Okay.
We got Hannibal for King.
Okay.
We got Zeph.
Right.
We got Ed Barstars.
Mm-hmm.
We got DOC, Director of Calisthenics, which is Doc. We have D-Real and D300. That's in my, when I say, and people don't like when I put D300 up there, but I think D300.
Wait, I'm sorry. Somebody said Body by Chosen. Bro, salute to Body by Chosen. Right? We talking about Chosen from LT, Lincoln Terrace? Nah, bro. I'm sorry. He's not a legend.
Hold on.
Is that who
Andrew Schmerv from Russia is just making name, but better than all legends. Without a doubt. A legend's work speaks for itself. His legacy is the work that a person put in that stands alone. Or in Dagestan. Okay, cool. Likewise, Lock, salute. Bar Wars basically was built for Abu Asada with the hybrid style training. Or is he a calisthenic legend?
Negative.
He doesn't even do calisthenics. He does hybrid training. It's a totally different ball game.
You basically just said that. That's something totally different.
Now,
bro. Okay, listen. Because I don't want to leave this off. Yeah,
I wouldn't say.
I don't want to be.
I wouldn't be like it's hybrid.
Yeah, but I don't want to be. I don't want this to be like misconstrued or be funny or whatever it is. I don't have nothing against Chosen. I respect Chosen. Chosen is cool.
No, they talking about my man Chosen that came through and copped the 20 ripsticks from us.
Oh,
remember?
But
on a joint.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, but no.
Nah, Chosen.
There's no Chosen that I know that's a legend. I'm sorry.
Chosen from LT. You wild, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's
yeah. Chosen ain't even doing Cali's right now like that.
Nah, he just got back. I just seen the video. He got back.
Salute to Chosen. That's my guy. We need a 300-pounder battle. That's a fact.
Do we have two? Well, all the 300 pounders, they all give up, or they not 300 pounds no more, except D300.
Yeah, D300. We gonna have to weigh him in. We're gonna have to weigh the rest of the 300 pounders in too. Nah, from Canada. Body by Chosen. I think it's my man he talking about.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that's my top 10, give or take. But when it comes to my favorite calisthenic legend,
who's Ed Barstars?
No, it's Beast.
Oh.
Now Ed is probably my second because I like the way Ed did business. I remember the first time I saw D300 doing the push-ups on the floor all over the place, and the comments was roasting crazy, laughed my ass out. They never seen it, and their first reaction had me crying. D300 versus Andrew Schmerv, the 300 pounds. No, D300 is a savage. I think even though he was a power lifter and he came into calisthenics and he had and did what his little moves that he did on the floor, can't call them little moves because people been copying them until this day. I think that has left a major print in the game. And I think, like, they mentioned that a lot of his moves kind of came from, what's the guy's name? Mums 2000, right? Y'all don't remember Mums, right? But Mums was one of the first.
Is he a legend to you too?
I didn't.
Mums, this dude, he just want to throw the whole calisthenics community.
Mums was a weightlifter too.
Is Broly a legend?
I think Broly's gonna be a legend.
Is Bam Bam a legend?
I think he's also gonna be a legend. Honestly, just
what's the criteria?
I'm just saying because people knowing you, the work they put in, and the stamp they're gonna leave behind, bro. You gotta remember these dudes got millions of views and millions of followers.
Okay. I'll say this. Bam Bam I feel like would enter the legend category before Broly. And I have nothing against the two of them. I'm just saying it, as a fact. So, I think because
said, you see, I'm not saying that because, see, my issue with Bam Bam and Broly obviously was them lifting the women. I felt like they left the calisthenics and went into soft porn for a little bit.
Okay, but wait.
That messed up the game a little bit.
Yo, Bam Bam had been in Africa lifting concrete and women and all kind of stuff. He's not really. I mean, he's doing calisthenics, but he's not in calisthenics
Broly's a marketing legend, right? Like in that category, yes. They on the track though, yeah, Locks. I think Calisthenic Prince can be a legend if he keeps posting him sitting on the bars. That's innovative and basically barely seen, so he can claim he's the pioneer of a fun workout.
Listen, all of these dudes, CX Black Cat is going to be a legend. Okay, if he keeps this up and he expands upon what he's already established, I'm telling you, he's going to be a legend.
Who's that?
CX Black Cat.
Yeah.
He's going to be a legend,
bro,
hands down.
Bro, I seen it a while ago. Remember, we tried to get CX
on the squad.
CX is a different animal. He's a likable guy, and he's actually putting in work.
Dark skinned dude, like he kind of not like heavy set, but
he was on the beach with us that day. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
When YouTube first came out, the stamp, them guys left behind ain't really impact as the young stars today. Yeah, it's different. Chosen worked out with Hannibal like 7 years ago.
Now I know what you're talking about. Okay, I thought you was talking about a different Chosen. I'm sorry. No disrespect to either one of the Chosens, but I'm still not really gonna put Chosen in the category of a legend. But shout out to Chosen though.
Yeah, because one of the criteria on legendary status is leaving a stamp. And I'm telling you, a lot of people I've met that know me, you know what they said? Yo, bro, I started from you, and yo, you know the guy that say do these? Multiple times. They'll know Broly before they know Bam Bam.
It's nothing wrong with that, but
you and Broly the first New Yorkers to break 1 million subs for calisthenics. I haven't broke 1 million subs.
Not on one platform. Not Bam Bam. Broly did that twice, I think.
Yeah, twice. And Good Money, obviously, which is not a calisthenic athlete so much. He at least battles and is involved in the community.
Bam Bam's not there yet, right? He might be close.
Bam Bam is close. Oh, and shouts out to Broly Games for keeping the alive. That's a fact. Is the 6-1 a stamp? Facts.
Yeah, I think.
Bro, the 6-1.
Bro, you left a lot of money on the table, a lot of opportunity on the table with not only that but just everything.
Blocks, I'm going to tell you this. You my man, 50 grand.
Keep it 100. Let's go.
If you would have locked in with me, Qadrullahi wa ma shafa'al. What this means in Arabic is that God has decreed, and what he does, he wills. It's already written. So don't say if. I'm not saying it like I wish it was different. But locking in with me back then, bro, when you was who you was, and I was on my way up, it would have been over. Cuzzo may be a legend.
Alright, listen. Alright, bro.
Is Cuzzo a legend?
Here is where I draw the line, bro. Listen.
Nah, Cuzzo, yo, salute to Cuzzo.
Listen, Cuzzo
if Broly a legend, and Austin Dunham has to be a legend. Listen.
Cuzzo is Cuzzo is my man, but you're not gonna say Cuzzo is a legend and all these other people you keep naming. You keep naming everybody as a legend, bro. Everybody can't be a legend, bro. There's certain people who just like you know what I mean? They up there on a legendary, not legendary list, but
let me tell you something. Austin
people.
Dunham was one of those ones. Him, Chris Harrier, and Ed Barstars. I was watching those guys heavy when I first started. And they had me into statics. No cap. You know what's crazy?
Is a legend.
Is RipRight the most hated team? This is the thing he came up with. But I had the legend because I was thinking about the whole Akeem Supreme situation.
No, I wanted to do another one with that.
With just legend.
Because I was gonna do that first, but I was like, nah, this is gonna be good to knock out. Low key, cause of Nah, listen, I'm saying I don't got no, like I said.
Nah, legends leave stamps. Yo, let me tell you something.
Koso is my man, but
let me tell you something. Easily locks, easily golden arms, easily a red shot black star would have been in the conversation, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, those three dudes back then. Just imagine they was getting views when it wasn't when. If you had 9,000 followers on Instagram, the only people that seen your post was your 9,000 followers. Now, if you got 9,000 followers on Instagram, you can get a 20 million view video. They're gonna spread it out to everybody, no freaky. So y'all was on a different stratosphere when it came to, and that's why people like Bam Bam. First thing he would do, yo, I'm doing a video with locks. Yo, I'm doing a video with Golden Arms. I'm doing a video with Red Shot Black Star. And he was capitalizing. Bam Bam had the understanding and the know-how as well.
All right, shout out to Osei Sazi. Listen, he's a legend.
Yeah, Osei.
He's opening a gym. He's a legend.
Yeah, first gym in all calisthenic-based gym in Colorado.
He's
legendary status.
He's a legend.
Yeah, so bro.
So is Baki a legend?
Hell no.
All right.
Baki just got here. I think the timing, the people knowing you and your ability. I think those three things there.
No, the time in the game or time in calisthenics to me is kind of like, it doesn't really matter if it's by itself. Like,
what you mean?
It has to be like other things attached to it. Let's just say if you come out of nowhere and you battle 50 dudes in 1 year, right? And you win all your battles, you go 50-0, right? And, you know, you had a few years in the game and, you know, you kind of impacted a few people, I would say, okay, maybe, you know, you're a legend. But you can't just be in the game for 40 years and be like, yo, I'm a legend. I've been here, I just been around.
No, the time you got in, your ability, and the people knowing you.
Yeah, but your ability alone can make you a legend.
A legend in, I don't know, bro. Sometimes yeah and nay. Because I would say that about D-Real. But that's like my three criterias for the most part. When you start that 6-1, let me know, locks. Let me know, because I need to get back to. I'm cooked right now. People worldwide want to see hybrids. Not true. Not worldwide. Nah, never that, bro. I want Iron Forces to be legendary, not me itself. We're going to have the first franchise calisthenic gyms in the USA, inshallah. I might beat you to that. Let's see how fast you can get it popping. That's yeah, we might be the first outdoor calisthenics in the whole U.S.
But I don't think you're gonna be able to do that in Colorado, though.
Yeah, it's too freezing out there, right, in New York.
Yo,
inshallah you get it. Inshallah you get it done. But you know, said we was trying to go to Dubai to start something over there and then bring it back to the U.S. So if you started that would be major. Once you get one in Texas, it's lights out. Mr. Washmer gave you funny vibes talking about Abu Sada in a never-minding manner when that's who put him on or not doing that interview.
No, he just kept it a buck. He just spoke facts. It has nothing to do with like, oh, it's funny, but he spoke facts.
Listen. I would say I put Mel on. Right? Mel had his own brand. He had over 50,000 saved. He had t-shirts. He was selling this. He was doing Training Day Network. I came through. I seen, yeah, man, this dude is young. He's official. I like him. I want you to get on the team.
Pause. Because they about to run with that.
Right? Fast forward. I grease Mel.
Pause. They about to run with that one.
Yo. Kick him out the whip. Do him dirty, no freaky. If Mel now have an interview with Mr. Washington and be like, yo, what's going on with the dude? And Mel be like, yo, I was rocking with him for 4 years. He put me on. Salute to him, but he backdoored me, no freaky. He did this, he did that.
That would just be a fact. Calisthenics exposed.
Word, Red Shot Black Star. That's my dude. Dread, yeah, Red Shot was crazy. Big Dog. Who's Big Dog? I don't know Big Dog. Yo, inshallah, on top of that, I gotta be one of the first millionaires part of the RipRight team. That's a fact, said. That was
the original plan, bro.
That was the original plan.
White come sit down, so I told the cat to.
That was
Richard Turner? That's what it says?
Yeah, Richard Turner 49-17. Yo, said, you definitely on your way. You might beat us. Right? Because you like this right now. We trying to jump on your wave, said. Yeah, keep me posted, Locks. Did you DM me? If you still on the live, Locks, did you DM me? That was back in the days. Mel came. Oh yeah, Mel came a long way. Big up. Key to Menace. Yo, what's up? Where's Cuzzo? Because Cuzzo jumped on the live, and now we can't find Cuzzo, the legend from Team Empire.
Yo, shout out to Cuzzo, man.
Yo, what's the word, Cuzzo? Good. This is a question for Cuzzo. Cuzzo's one of my guys. I think Cuzzo is super strong.
Yeah, I feel like Cuzzo is wasting his potential. Cuzzo is strong. He's like that.
I'm trying to wonder what is Cuzzo doing. Like
Cuzzo, pop out with your lockout, man.
Or get clock out. You know how many dudes I was trying to get the whole New York to be Team Rip.
Nah, Cuzzo is different.
Bro, no cap, because I felt like,
Cuzzo,
get with me so we could get to this bread. But I think most people just wanted to work out, and I think that was Cuzzo, and I get it. Cuzzo was like Snoop. They have a mind state of, I'm not trying to really monetize calisthenics, but I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of money off of maybe some YouTube content, but I really want to focus on training because it is therapeutic, and that's fine. I just wanted to see if y'all hated me. Cuzzo, bro.
We got love for Cuzzo, man.
Yo, Cuzzo is a crash out on a low, and I never knew Cuzzo was a crash out. Yo, bro, Cuzzo almost crashed out at 2 Selling on the Bars events. Instead of selling on the bars, he wanted to sell it with the pause. Yo, bro, my boy Cuzzo was on go.
Yeah.
I said, thank God Cuzzo didn't have the strap on him, because we would have or maybe he did it. He just was real nonchalant. But
no battles was about to happen,
bro. Yeah, Cuzzo my guy, but Cuzzo a crash out. Cuzzo, bro. If Cuzzo, and that's what's going on. Calisthenic TY, yo, salute to the Rip. Yo, Cuzzo was on go time. I'm talking about, bro, ready to fire. What's his name up?
Ev.
JT.
Yeah, I was about to say Ev, JT.
Yeah, and then
anybody who's trying to stop him from doing something.
Yeah, dude came in the middle.
Everybody can get it.
Cuzzo done pushed him down. Why step aside?
Yeah.
And then like out of nowhere he was like, yo, I'm wildin'. And I'm like, yo, Cuzzo
you
might
wildin'.
Yo,
you all wildin'.
Yo, Locks. Cuzzo might be bipolar. You know why I'm mad at Cuzzo though, and I'm still mad at him? It's because, no funny-ish, I'm so sorry for getting like that. I never wanted the community to see me like that, let alone acting like that at y'all events of all people. Yo, salute Cuzzo. We love you, bro. Cuzzo. We know you a good old nigga. We know you. Yo, bro, I am too. Mel is too. We done got in that bag one time at an event. Sometimes you get crazy and
I done wild out multiple times.
You need somebody to come and calm you down. The people will be looking and be like, "Yo, is those guys Muslim?" Bro, that's why you gotta constantly be around people who are better than you to check your akhlaq, your character, and things like that. Because, bro, you would lose. You would go off the deep end. That's how so many people are in prison. That's how many. You know what I mean? So much homicides and murders happen because people go off the deep end. Why I'm mad at Cuzzo though is because after Cuzzo lost that battle to JT,
he went silent.
Bro, you can't do that.
I'm mad. I'm mad because we're Muslim, so we don't gamble. But if I was gambling, hypothetically speaking, there ain't no way I wouldn't have bet the house on Cuzzo. I'm mad Cuzzo didn't win that. Like, it still makes no sense to me.
Bro, like, this dude is doing 40 pull-ups, 40 push-ups, unbroken 5 sets. Crazy sets, bro.
Nah, Cuzzo is different.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of inspiration I got doing sets from Cuzzo, from Styles. I'm bouncing energy, freaky off of the different calisthenic athletes that I'm following and I'm checking out. People, I'm posting stuff. And bro, Cuzzo was doing my set, the 5 and 5, faster than the entire Team RipRight when we first created the set. So these people been in the game. So I just felt like Cuzzo was supposed to be a Baki. I think Cuzzo was supposed to be Baki 2-3 years ago. Easy. And he just, I don't know. Some people, you know what I mean? That's why I be telling people just got to get out of this. You see, when people brought up my case, oh, this dude is a rapist. I know I'm not a rapist.
Shout out to Omar Woods. Yeah, bro, I'm a revert.
Yo, this dude is doing this. I know I'm not doing that. I don't care what they said in the paper. Alhamdulillah, Allah caused me to be able to have patience in that situation and get out of that without becoming a charged sex offender, being on a registry for 20 years. I can't move here because there's a school, a 500 block. I was able to see people online maligning my character, and I didn't go into hiding. That's not easy. That's not, so you lose a battle, you can't, it's a battle. Bro, I needed you to get back and torch the whole Sell It on the bars. And you could have did that. You was that dude. You and Styles, from day one, even a lot of the battles that Styles lost to Khalid was shocking to me. When it came to reps and sets, I looked up to y'all. And still do, bro, because y'all savages. From even the battle that we had.
Yeah, y'all was holding the BX down. I mean, still are, but
MBXA. Remember that?
Facts,
the Rebel Run. Bro, Cuzzo is him. Cuzzo is him. He just, I don't know. I think he's in his own way. And I think a lot of us get in our own way. And we could be better. We could be even, you know what I mean? Yeah, but we got a lot on our plate. A lot of...
And listen, when y'all battle, and this is just for anybody in the calisthenics community, when y'all battle at what y'all good at. Meaning, don't let somebody take y'all out of y'all field, out of y'all realm.
I'm mad at y'all again. Styles,
Baki.
What are you doing?
Lifting weights. You don't do that. Yeah.
Okay, salute, Cuzzo. I get it, bro. You have to go in a hiatus behind that. Yeah. I think if you would have won, it would have been even better. I mean, obviously, even though you act... Yeah, so to lose and wild out at the same time is definitely a big embarrassment. But yeah, Styles and Baki, don't be going to lift no weights. Stop letting... I'm telling you right now, Mantime is not a calisthenic athlete. He's a hybrid athlete. And he's not even really good at hybrid training. I'm going to tell you why. When it comes to his weighted pulls for reps is not that good. His weighted dips for reps is not that good. His main course meal is them squats. And he can do those for reps. So what he does is he designs a routine that he knows you're going to break down in when it comes to the squats.
But similar to this, it's not just about, because he tries to flip it on the calisthenic athlete to say, you ain't got no legs and you scared to put the barbell on your back. But I'll flip it. He can do handstands, right? But you're not about to battle Josh in handstands.
No.
That makes no sense. It's not the same. It has to be somewhat in the realm of what calisthenics is. We doing reps and sets, body weight. And my thing is, all right, let's just say that we're going to be doing weighted calisthenics. When we talk about endurance reps and sets, usually that's never done with more than a plate. 45 pounds, 20 kg. We're not talking about doing 3 and 4 plates and this and that. Makes no sense. If you want to do that, go battle somebody else who does that. And clearly you don't. For example, if you want to compete with a King Supreme or whatever it is, and somebody want to do weighted calisthenics and for heavyweight, go do that. But I think for Cuzzo, my thing is, I think that moment would have been a lot smaller. Pause. That moment would have been a lot smaller if you continue to pop out. I think the fact that you kind of ducked off kind of made it like, oh, he ducked off because X, Y, and Z. That moment kind of would have been forgotten about a lot quicker and a lot faster if you'd have just stayed in the mix.
Fired up. Remember, we was every month. You could have hit me up and said, yo, I want to rematch with him that next month. And I would have been like, yes, sir. You would have came through and got that money. And that's what I'm finna do. Get up from this long knockdown, natural gain, semi 500 diamond push-ups, and this live done woke up a beast. Salute to Locks. Let's go, Locks. If I had the time to do 500 push-ups a day for 60 days, I would have joined in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying I don't have the time, but I'm gonna have to choose between the 500 push-ups or a regular workout. And even some days I'm not gonna be able to work out because of, bro, y'all don't even understand. Running this business is a whole nother monster. It's good pros and it's cons. Salute to the dudes that's doing a normal 9 to 5 and they have a smooth schedule. Now, I could go to sleep. What's that? Yeah, I feel like the battle between Mantime and Black Superman didn't make sense when they started squatting.
Facts.
Of course
because
it did.
He was winning the whole time.
Of course it did. But Black Superman was so thirsty, and I told him, remember, Watch Me Work was supposed to battle Black Superman. Cole Kenya was supposed to battle Mantime. Cole Kenya would have fried Mantime because Cole Kenya is better than Mantime in everything, including squats. But what happened was Black's Mr. Watch Me Work said, I'm not going to the battle over there to battle